Hey everyone, Ran1 here. Welcome to my new Let's Play of Powerwash Simulator. I know this might seem like an odd choice for an LP though, but uh, then again, I had this on I wanted to at least had some comfy vibes for at least one of these LPs, so yeah. And no better game I have to start than this one. So, yeah. Basically, the whole thing of the game is, well, we're power washing. And it's really all to it. Let's start with the first mission. R2 to spray. L2 to which the thing. Triangle to switch. R3 to change stances. X to jump. Ooh. So, yeah, this, I guess either the start or the select button, whichever one of the three thing is. And then with the touchpad, you can bring up your inventory. So yeah, just wanted to do like a cozy game for the next game. Just have a kind of like chill, serious, probably like lay back. And we can just talk about whatever we want. Within reason, obviously. Yeah, so whenever you hear that, it basically tells you that you're done cleaning that part. So in the top left corner is where you see the percentage. That's how close you are to completing the job. And the bar below the below the name there is how close you are to cleaning it. So typically you want to get stuff as clean as possible. And it's usually better to clean something entirely, because if you see in the top right there where we have the stars and the money, the stars go up every 20%. So, and you only get the money if you successfully completely clean the thing, whatever it is you're cleaning. So, yeah, I just wanted a cozy, relax project that I could do for the next project. I might be doing another one on the side. Or maybe make this one the side one and do like another another video series on the side. Yeah, but like I wanted at least one where people could just like lay back, but that's kind of repeating myself at this point. At least on that front. And it looks simple now, but some of the missions in this game can get really hard. So yeah, don't let its cozy exterior fool you. Now this does have different. This is on different platforms, so you don't have to play it on PS5 if you don't want to. But honestly, probably the Switch or the Steam version is probably the best overall, since they're you can take them on the go. Now, I do apologize in advance if the dirt keeps flashing. I have really bad force of habit clicking right on the D-pad when playing this game. So yeah, if you're wondering why it keeps doing it every so often, that's probably why. At least it shows where the dirt is. Yeah, and I also might be getting my driver's permit soon, so that'll at least give me a little bit of extra freedom to go places. Of course, I don't have it at the time of recording this video, though, but I might when it gets uploaded. So yeah, I should also explain different nozzles. So this white nozzle has the biggest spread of all the nozzles, but it sucks as all hell at cleaning stuff. But you wouldn't know that from first view. And then the 25 has a bit smaller, but surface area, but it's a little better at cleaning stuff. And then the yellow one is a bit better, but again, they just keep getting the surface area just keeps getting smaller and smaller. And then with this 0 degree one, yeah, it's not the greatest at covering, but it's really good cleaning stuff like metal, which is usually hard for most of the other nozzles in order to clean. And it's really good on really hard surfaces. Or just getting into like nooks and crannies that it's like impossible to reach without something small. Hubcaps. Must be one that isn't completely clean yet. Yeah, this one. Okay, new upon hitting 100%, it will tell you job complete. It's usually a good idea to clean everything on something, because again, the sooner you clean, the better you clean something, the sooner you access certain things. So that now we got some new items in the store that we can get. We can get the turbo nozzle, which is basically to the 0 degree, 0 degree nozzle, but spins around. The short and long extensions help you get really far away places. And then the soap nozzle allows you to use soap. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the short and the long nozzle. And I think for the last one I'm going to get the soap nozzle just to, And then for the soaps, we have 6 types of soaps. Glass, metal, plastic, wood, multi-purpose, and stone. All of them costing $10 a piece. If you want, you can just hoard all of the them at any time you get them. And then for the power washers, there's light, medium, heavy, and professional. You won't be getting the professional for a while, so I wouldn't be getting your hopes up of getting it early. I should also mention that there's DLC for this game. I might cover that after we do the story, but for now we're just gonna check out the back garden. So yeah, again, obviously you won't have the same power washer throughout the entire game, unless you're doing some challenge run where you go through the entire game with just the starting one. But I don't know if I would recommend that, but you can. It's definitely an option. And also, if you look at the top left corner in the orange little bar there, there's if I move over different types of surfaces, this edging, this patio edging requires multi-purpose. Well, you can use it if you want, but for the most part, you can just clean it normally. It just tells you what soap is best used for that specific surface. Yeah, so can't believe I'm doing this for YouTube though, but it's mainly just because I wanted to chill after have a series that people can just relax to. Especially since this game is a very chill game. Obviously, it's not as popular as Goat Simulator though, but yeah, the simulator games get a lot of flack. Well, except for maybe Goat Simulator, obviously, but this one is not bad. Some dirt is tougher to get off than others. Which is why you probably don't want to go through the entire game with just the white nozzle. The nozzle, specific nozzles can only do so much. So yeah, I do like playing Team Fortress 2, and granted the game. It is old, yes, but it's still a lot of fun to play, even though there's even if there's bots nowadays, and some weapons in the game are OP, especially when combined with other weapons, but the Uwabo Caper in the game is it's gotta be one of the worst weapons in the whole game. Half the time the explosion doesn't even freaking register. Like, and even when it does, the explosion does like 123 damage. So like, it's not even enough to kill light classes. It's awful. And the worst thing is there's no recharge on the explosion. So so once it's used, it's used. Unless you go back to spawn. Yeah, like Black Box Conch is probably gotta be one of the best combos in the entire game. Like as if the healing from the conch wasn't already good enough, because you can get up to 4 health per second, as long as you aren't taking like residual damage, or like any damage for that matter. Because the second you take damage, the HP healing every second goes back down to 1 HP per second, which does gradually get all the way up to 4. The black box, when dealing, if any of its rockets deal damage to an enemy player, you basically can get up to like 20 health, but the only downside is that it doesn't have as many rockets in the clip. Only 3 rockets per clip. But honestly, that feels like less. They kind of had to nerf it in some way. They had to give it like a smaller clip just for it to have something to be bad at. Because if it had 4 rockets in its clip, then it'd be infinitely more terrifying with the conch. Like as if it wasn't already a terror to begin with. I just want to clean the grass. We have to take out the grass. We have to take out the grass. We have to take out the weeds. We need to clean the birdhouse. The birdhouse is dirty. I don't even need to clean the entirety of the inside. Sweet. That would suck if I had the developers made it so that made it so you had to clean the entirety of the bird inside the birdhouse. Well, unless they probably made like a separate level though. Probably wouldn't be memorable to be honest, unless there was like a lot of things to clean. Hey viewers, do you want some burgers? You want some hot dogs? Once we get this clean, we're having a barbecue off. Grill stuck. Watch that become a meme somewhere. Like, literally anything can be like a meme nowadays. I'm sorry, it's just a force of habit. It's a force of habit for me to press right on the D-pad. It's a car. Carl. We're taking this toy car to the drive-through wash-through. Yeah, I don't really know how we're not like destroying the sofa by power washing it. Yeah, I don't have that much like power washing experience because I've only done it like once in real life. Like not as a job, just to see how it felt. And yeah, some of these levels might take multiple episodes just to complete. Yeah, some of them are just that big. There's nothing like power washing a nice summer morning, I guess, since I am recording this in the morning. Yeah, not too much else is going on right now, other than just typical recording and editing stuff. I am getting the end of like the last third of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword done, I promise, but I just wanted to have a dedicated break from my job just to try to get multiple videos done, both on recording and editing. Yeah, with the L3 button, you can by holding it down, you can run. So that's definitely a plus to getting to hard to reach places. So yeah, we have all that to clean. Nothing we can't really handle though, right? Yeah, you also might want to take it slow on some parts, because some dirt might just be impossible to clean if you're going really fast. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, I do want to do live streaming eventually. It's just kind of would want to build up a decent enough follower base in order to do that. Yeah, on these black surfaces, I can never tell if I even got the dirt off of it or not, because it just blends in too well. Okay, that takes care of the engine.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
It seems like we got a handle on things. Let's get closer to completing the mission. We have to complete the mission. Camera, rock, paper, scissors. The rock wins. Oh, there's two parts of this that I need to clean. Oh man, how will we ever succeed? So much dirt on. So much dirt. What could have caused all this? Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. I want to know whether to drive it or lick it. Unfortunately, it's sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. Yeah, you gotta keep your hopes up. That you'll be able to achieve your dreams. That's why I still try to make these YouTube videos, because I still want my dreams to be a reality. The dream of becoming a full-time content creator, just like the hero button. Get clean, wall. Why don't you just clean yourself? Take a shower. You're looking a little smelly over there, wall. We were at 69, the nice percent, but unfortunately I had to keep clean. I was already in mid-clean when it happened. I didn't fully clean this. Wow. Attention span 100 over here, folks. Behind door number 1. There we go. Got that cleaned up. Yeah, it's always good. Yeah, just a general piece of advice. You don't want to, keep pushing yourself when trying to achieve stuff. like it's good to, like, you know, take it easy at times. But then again, I am kind of behind on videos though, but I do plan on using this time that I have off for recording and editing. Since I did finish Skyward Sword HD. Might want to get the green nozzle out. Which, as of the time of recording this, that video has the final episode for that series hasn't gone up yet. Right there. Of course, it's in the last possible spot that it could be. It's always the case where you search everywhere, and it's like the one spot you overlook like 20 times. Yeah, my PS5 charging cord was stuck. It was stuck. Still having the hope that I can record DS and 3DS games, because I don't have like a reliable way of recording them that isn't just, well, you know, pulling out my phone and just recording it, but yeah, the day will probably come though, but like I'm not really expecting it to happen like anytime soon. So I wouldn't really get your hopes up and recording DS or 3DS games though, since that kind of stuff can be kind of expensive. Stubborn dirt. Stupid dirt, you're making me look bad. That's what that noise was. I couldn't tell if that was in the game or, actually, probably should switch to the green one just to get some more surface in. Yeah. This is a bit more like it. Even though the yellow nozzle is the better of the two in terms of cleaning, all the nozzles technically have their uses. Yeah, the white nozzle might be maybe the least impactful one, because it can't really deal with metal too much. Other than that, every one of them. Every one of the nozzles have at least some use. Especially one later on where kind of makes the soap obsolete at that point. I mean, soap is still useful after that point, but it's just, yeah, this is where this is where the green and yellow nozzles are going to come in clutch, and maybe the soap nozzle. Okay, the pull is done, the parasol is done. Okay, pond rims, probably referring to this one. Yeah, there we go. Now, one thing I didn't go over is that in the job details, you can as long as something is not completely clean yet, you can select it. And once you go out, it'll highlight what you have to clean. So it will give you like a general idea of like, as long as it has some amount of dirt on it, it'll flash like that. So yeah. Then we can see all this sped up. Just like when we cleaned the van. The gang and I loaded up the van for our next job. So now we got 3 extra jobs. We can either do bungalow, the playground, or the dirt bike. But I think for now I'm just gonna... I might just want to stop here since I've been going for an hour, so don't want to tire myself out. So I'll end it here. Next time on Powerwash Simulator, we're going to take on one of these 3 jobs. See you guys then. Until then, have a great day.